There's nothing more exciting and fulfilling to a pet parent than bringing a new fur baby into your pack. Whether you're a seasoned dog mom or a first-time pet parent, there are some things you'll need to do to start your pooch off on the right paw. From starting a grooming regimen to taking out a pet insurance policy, here's the ultimate guide to preparing for a new dog. Vet bills can get very expensive, and one thing is for sure, your pet will end up in the vet's office at some point or another. Whether it's a stomach bug, an accident, or a progressive illness, these unexpected visits can really add up, especially if you have to go to the emergency vet. Pet insurance can reimburse up to 100% of those costs, but it's important that you enroll your pet ASAP. Now let's hear from our growth marketing specialist, Megan Crowley, and her puppy Ferris about just how important pet insurance was to them.
My biggest regret as a first-time pet owner was not getting pet insurance right away. I waited about a year until insuring Ferris over here. The pet insurance plan that I chose had a 14-day waiting period until insurance coverage would kick in, and unfortunately Ferris was diagnosed with his autoimmune disorder on day 12 of the 14-day waiting period, meaning that none of his treatments for his condition would be covered because it was considered a pre-existing condition. Ferris had a few secondary health issues that arose from his original diagnosis, and those were thankfully all covered. That saved me about $11,000, which we definitely appreciate that. Now I could have saved about another $15,000 with all of his treatments, but again, waited too long. For all of his autoimmune disease treatments that were not covered, I do have to pay out of pocket for, but everything else mostly with the pet insurance plan that I chose is covered, and I do get a 90% reimbursement on, which is very nice. My advice to pet parents is do not wait. Go get the pet insurance. It's cheaper when they're younger anyway, and you never know what's going to happen throughout their lifetime. Go check out our pet insurance comparison tool and get yourself some pet insurance.
If you're thinking about insuring your pet but aren't sure where to start, check out our pet insurance comparison tool. Our comparison tool lets you compare coverage and pricing from top providers in one click. Preventative care is essential for keeping your pet healthy and preventing diseases later in life. Plus, basic preventative care like deworming, flea prevention, and vaccinations can save you a lot of money and heartache in the long run. Whether you have a young puppy, rescue, or have adopted an older dog, your fur baby will need to be put on preventatives for fleas, ticks, and heartworms, up to date on their vaccines, tested for parasites, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed. Which vaccines your pet will need will depend on their age, vaccination schedule, and lifestyle. The 4 main vaccines that all vets recommend are called core vaccines. These include the canine distemper virus vaccine, the adenovirus vaccine, the parvo vaccine, and the rabies vaccine. But depending on your pup's lifestyle, location, and risk level, vets may also recommend non-core vaccines to protect your dog against kennel cough, Lyme disease, canine influenza, parainfluenza, leptospirosis, or giardia. Kennel cough, or the Bordetella vaccine, is probably the most common non-core vaccine that vets promote, and for good reason. Kennel cough can quickly spread through dog grooming and boarding facilities and vet offices. If your dog has a lot of exposure to other dogs, it's a good idea to have them vaccinated against it. Boosters are just as important as your pup's initial vaccines, so make sure you're following their vaccination schedule to ensure their immunity doesn't wane over time. WAG wellness plans are a great way to ensure your pup gets the preventative care they need without breaking your budget. Visit wagwalking.com to learn more about our wellness plans and start saving money on routine veterinary care costs today. Our third piece of advice is to start a training regimen ASAP. A good place to start is with the commands sit, stay, heel, and come. Simple commands like sit, stay, heel, and come are the building blocks for basic obedience and can even be life-saving skills. No matter where you are on your training journey, make sure you apply these 3 training principles. Number 1, keep training sessions short and avoid overexerting your dog. Long sessions can actually be counterproductive, causing them to lose focus and not retain the information. Number 2, use positive reinforcement and high-value rewards. Rewarding good behavior instead of punishing bad behavior will help your training efforts. And remember, not all dogs are food-oriented, so find out what motivates your dog, like praise, treats, or exercise, and use that to reward them. Number 3, be consistent. This goes for verbal cues, hand signals, and training frequency and schedule. Switching up commands or hand signals will only confuse dogs, so find the command you want to use and stick with it. Lastly, You must have a consistent training schedule for your dog to retain the information. Be consistent and you will see results. People often underestimate the importance of exercise for pets. Besides helping them maintain a healthy weight, exercise combats stress and illness and promotes more restful sleep. Plus, walks are a simple way to offer your dog mental enrichment, which can combat depression. But how much exercise does your fur baby actually need? Age, breed, and health all affect how much exercise a dog needs. This chart can help you decide how much exercise your baby needs. For instance, puppies need short bursts of exercise since they tire easily. This might be a short but vigorous game of fetch or a jog around the neighborhood. Seniors need gentle, low-impact exercise, like a leisurely walk around the block once or twice a day. Parents of brachycephalic breeds, like Frenchies or short-faced bullies, will need to be mindful of temperatures and how long they let their dogs exercise, since these breeds are prone to heat exhaustion. Working dogs and sporting breeds may need more exercise than the average dog. Lastly, older dogs or those with mobility issues may need special accommodations like a stroller to ride in if they get too tired. As a busy pet parent, meeting your pet's exercise needs can be difficult. But that's where WAG comes in. WAG connects busy pet parents with local walkers to ensure their fur babies get the exercise they need. Grooming your dog from the get-go can save you a lot of frustration and hassle in the long run. Making grooming a priority from the time you bring your woofer home will make it a lot less scary later in life. This can also prevent stress and reactivity. Your pet will need regular bathing between once a week or once a month, depending on their breed, and brushing as needed. You should also brush their teeth daily and trim their nails every 3 to 4 weeks. When first introducing grooming, we recommend letting your dog sniff out the tools before using them. This goes for brushes, nail clippers, electric files, and toothbrushes. And don't rush it. Let them investigate at their own pace. This will make grooming less scary later on. Lastly, don't forget to reward them for interacting with the grooming supplies. So give them lots of pets, praise, and treats.
Good girl.
And make a point of getting your dog used to having their feet and mouth touched. Playing with their paws and looking at their teeth will make grooming a lot less stressful when the time comes. And don't forget to offer positive reinforcement like affection and praise. For more pet care resources, check out the links in the description. We'll leave a link to the grooming guides and our ultimate guide for preparing for a new dog. Finding a sitter when you go out of town, training, and meeting your pet's exercise needs is a lot of work, but the WAG app can take some of that stress off your shoulders. The WAG app is the #1 app for pet parents and can help you find sitters, trainers, walkers, and even offers a vet chat feature. Download the WAG app today, available in the App Store and Google Play.
Well, that does it for this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.